happy today? Are you all ready to learn science? Yes? Okay students, which chapter we are learning? Yes, we are learning chapter number 4, living and non-living things, isn't it? So in this chapter we learnt about the features of living things and features of non-living things. Now let's see a small recap. So now students, tell me, what are the features of living things? Is living things can grow, they can breathe, then they can feel, they need food, they move on their own, next one, they give birth to babies. So first one, living things can grow, then living things can breathe, living things can feel, living things need food and they can move on their own and they give birth to babies, right? So now tell me the features of non-living things. First one, they do not grow. Then they cannot breathe. Then they do not feel. Then they do not need food. Then here they can move on their own, but non-living things, they do not move on their own. Then here living things give birth to babies, but non-living things, they do not reproduce. They do not give birth to babies, right? So the features of living things are, living things can grow, living things can breathe, living things can feel, living things need food, living things can move on their own, living things give birth to babies. But non-living things, they do not grow, they cannot breathe, they do not feel and they do not need food, they do not move on their own and they do not reproduce. Okay, this is the difference between features of living and non-living things. Okay. Now students, can you see the image on the screen? Yes. So what do you see in the picture? Yes, it is a classroom, right? So here you can see both living things and also non-living things, right? Now can you identify the names of living things? Yes. So tell me one by one. Is teacher and boys, girls, right? So now tell me the names of non-living things one by one. Books, chalk piece, table, blackboard, etc. Right? So students, in every place and in every situation we can see both living and non-living things. Okay, so we are surrounded by both living and non-living things. Okay, do you understand? So students, we see that the things around us can be living or non-living thing, right? Students, we see that all the things that around us can be living or non-living thing. So now what is the need of living and non-living things? Is the non-living things, they do not need anything, right? They do not eat, they cannot grow, they do not feel, they cannot breathe, they do not give birth to babies, right? So the non-living things, they do not need anything. But in case of living things, they need everything, right? They need food, they need air, and they need water, they need soil, they need sunlight, right? So all the living things need air, water, sunlight, soil, food. Okay? So all these things plays a very important role in the lives of all the living things. Okay? Do you understand? So all the living things need air, water, sunlight, food, and soil. Okay? All the living things need air, water, sunlight, food, and soil. Okay? So without these things, the living things cannot live. Okay? Living things cannot survive without these things. Okay? So all the living things need air, water, sunlight, food, and soil. Living things breathe air, and all the living things drink water, and also the plant absorb water from the soil with the help of roots, right? The plants absorb water from the soil with the help of roots. And sunlight, plants need sunlight to prepare their food. Okay, plants need sunlight to prepare their food, and all the animals and all the living things need plants for their food. Okay. So all the animals need food, and soil is all the plants need soil, right? So here soil, all the plants need soil to grow. All the plants need soil to grow. If the soil is not fertile, plants cannot grow, right? So without plants, we human beings or animals couldn't lead a happy and healthy life. Okay? So the soil is more important. So air and water, sunlight, food and soil is very much important in the lives of living things. Okay? Do you understand? Okay students, that's all about this chapter. Chapter number 4 is completed. Now students, in this chapter we come across some new words, right? Now let's see a small recap of those words, okay? First one, pour. Did you remember this word, pour? Where you hear about this word? Pour is in features of living things, right? The plants breathe with the help of pores, right? So pores means a small opening on the surface, okay? Small opening on the surface. Next, gills. Gills is the fish can breathe with the help of gills. So breathing organ of fish. Next, hatch. This is a process in which the young one will come out of an egg, right? This is the process in which the young one come out of an egg. That process is called as hatching. Okay. Next, seedling. A new tiny plant which grows from a seed. Okay. A new tiny plant grows from a seed. So the first one, pore, small opening. Pore means small opening. And gills, it is the breathing organ of fish. Then hatch, hatching means come out of an egg. Then seedling, a new tiny plant grows from a seed. Okay, do you understand? Now students, all of you take your textbook. Take page number 45. Let's practice section is there, right? So first one, A, match the columns, right? So now we are going to complete A, match the columns, okay? So we have to match the column A with column B. So now read the column A, air, water, sunlight, table, seed. Then column B, plant, non-living, drinking, breathing, warmth. Plant, non-living, drinking, breathing, warmth. Okay? So the first one, air. Plant, no. Non-living, no. Drinking, no. Breathing, is. We breathe in air, right? So air, breathing. And then water. Plant, no. Non-living, no. Drinking, is. We drink water. Then next one, sunlight. Plant, no. Non-living, no. Then warmth, is. Sunlight gives warmth. The next one, table. Table, plant, no. Then non-living, is. Table is a non-living thing. Next one, seed. A seed grows into a plant, right? So air, breathing. We breathe in air. And what is the relationship between water and drinking? Is we drink water. Sunlight and warmth. Sunlight gives warmth. Table is a non-living thing. And seed grows into a plant. Okay? Do you understand? Then next one, B, fill in the blanks with the correct words, right? So I gave this as your homework. So for first question, fish have dash to breathe, is gills to breathe. Then second question, birds have dash to fly, wings to fly. Third question, non-living things dash move on their own. Non-living things dash move on their own. Can or cannot? Cannot. Non-living things cannot move on their own. Fourth question, living things need dash to get energy. Living things need dash to get energy. So what is the answer? Is food. Living things need food to get energy. And fifth question, a pencil is a non-living thing. A pencil is a non-living thing. Okay, all of you write the answer. For first question, gills. For second question, wings. For third question, cannot. For fourth question, food. For fifth question, non-living thing. Okay, do you understand? Okay students, now this is the time to assign homework. So all of you take your textbook. Take page number 46. Let's observe section is there, right? So let's observe section. This one. This is your homework, okay? So first one, which of these pictures shows a healthy plant? Second question, what seems to be wrong with the plant shown in the picture 2? Third question, apart from water, what are the other things that are required by a plant to grow? Okay, you have to answer these 3 questions and take a snap of it and send it to me through WhatsApp. Okay, if you have any doubts regarding this homework, you can ask me. Now this is the time to say thank you. Thank you all. Take care of your health. Thank you. Bye bye.